Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on my channel Cosmic Light Body. I'm here, we are into 2020 and we have got some crazy energy coming in, and I wanted to do a quick little update on what's been happening. This is some strong stuff, so buckle up and stay tuned. Alright, I was in contact with my Pleiadian guide the other night, and she gave me some information, and what started to flow, what I started to get was an update as to what's happening with this inbound energy. And sometimes when I get these updates, it's a live one-on-one conversation with my guide, and other times it's almost like I'm picking up a recorded broadcast, almost like just like kind of like pilots would get like a weather broadcast. A lot of times it just comes in that way. It started with my guide, and then it led into this. I'm going to go ahead and read this for you. To give you an idea of exactly what came in. So this is a very pure cleansing energy, flushing out low vibrational energy and emotions. The physical body needs help recalibrating to the new frequencies: white light, violet breath, crown chakra opening, planetary, atmospheric recalibration, pressure changes, gravitational changes. Will be followed by new activation energies and a further anchoring of the new grid. Could experience pressure, lightheadedness, dizziness, headaches as the energy further expands in our bodies. Feelings of being ungrounded, gravitational glitches, instant manifestations, frequent timeline fluctuations, feelings of almost being outside of time and space. This is what I received. What does this all mean? Well, it means that we are being hit, obviously, with very high frequency light. It's coming down, and what's going on is this is activating new DNA. It is getting into our cells, into the space between our cells, the space between our tissues, vibrating it up and expanding and creating more space. So what does this all mean? Well, as we're going through ascension, the physical body is vibrating at a faster rate. So in order to do that, as the molecules, the atoms, the things that make us up, the matter, vibrates at a faster rate, more space is created. And as more space is created, our consciousness expands. Now, what I'm experiencing physically is fatigue, a little bit of dizziness, that kind of thing. And what's going on is our consciousness is actually, as this energy comes in and expands us, it's like almost thrusting our consciousness up and out. It's expanding it. So it's very important to stay grounded during these times, because we're here to be in our body, right? We don't want to go etheric. We don't want to be up and have our awareness out scattered away from our body. We want to pull our awareness in, and the best time to do that, is when we're experiencing this expansion. That's the most crucial time to do this. We want to make sure we're grounded. We want to stay anchored in the body, because that helps the integration process of this new energy as it comes in. It was interesting because I was just thinking about this, and my guide came in, my spirit guide comes in, and he says, he just drops, I was talking to him, I reached out, I said, I'm having all these symptoms. I know it's related to the energy. I know what's going on with the energy. It's just really weird, because I almost feel like I'm not here, like you're walking in between dimensions. And as I read in my energy report, that's the feeling of being outside of time and space. So he dropped a term into me. He said, acoustic separation. And I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. So as we're getting frequencies are coming in, and they're infusing into our tissue, into our DNA, and they're vibrating it, they're causing our cells in our body to vibrate at a faster rate. It's going to create separation. And as it creates separation within our physical bodies, we are going to be able to download and incorporate more light. And that expands our consciousness. So as a side effect of this, we feel like we kind of go etheric, and we go almost out of our bodies, right, and beyond time and space, almost like a dreamlike kind of state. Important to get back into the body. And using breath work and things like that are crucial at this time, because we want to bring our awareness into the body and be able to work with this energy and incorporate it. Otherwise, what happens is we we go, again, that etheric route, and we start sensing and feeling these emotions in the emotional body that are coming up. So we want to turn the awareness back into the body. We want to let these emotions pass. It's almost like flushing this stuff out. Let these emotions just pass through as we expand, hold our awareness into the body, and integrate this as seamlessly as we can with as little suffering, so we don't have to feel and experience all the emotions and that kind of good stuff that happens when we get these kind of downloads. One other thing I wanted to point out is this term just really made sense when he dropped this term. I had never heard of this term before, this acoustic separation. I'm like, okay, they've done this before. I've gotten different kind of terms from my guides, and it's just mind-boggling to me. But it got me to thinking about the ringing in the ears, because when we start getting these downloads, we get the ringing in the ears. And when our ears start to ring, we're hearing these light codes. We're hearing these frequencies. Everything's energy. Everything's frequencies, right? And we know there are various frequencies, binaural beats and things like that will activate certain parts of our brain and expand our consciousness. Well, the ringing in the ears and the acoustic term that he had used, the acoustic separation, I was like, wow, this ringing in the ears that accompanies these downloads and basically throughout the ascension process is this expansion. We're actually able to hear these frequencies that come in, and we're picking up the tone, these frequencies, as they're creating space within our body. I thought that was just fascinating. So hope you all enjoyed it. Go ahead and feel free to comment below, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you wanted to leave any comments as to what you're experiencing, please feel free below. I'd love to hear from you. I was told that these energies are going to be coming in for a little while now, so it's going to be an interesting time, but it's a fantastic time to really take hold of our growth, take responsibility for what we're experiencing, and really work on grounding ourselves. If you have not listened to my breathwork videos, I will put links to those. Go ahead and do that. Those are great to help you ground. And of course, do whatever, meditation, make sure you drink lots of water, walks in nature, things like that. Whatever you need to do to get through this, know it's a time of expansion. Embrace it. Be sure to feel and release anything that comes up during this time. But again, most importantly, stay grounded. Thank you so much for stopping by.